students, this class we will talk about collision. The other name of collision is impact. Collision of a particle with another particle. The size of the colliding bodies should be very small compared to the surrounding objects. For instance, the ball, cricket ball, it may be a baseball, it may be a football, it may be a volleyball, it may be a billiard ball, it may be a golf ball. If you take the example of the motion of a ball in these games called ball games, we can say that the ball quickly gets a push from the bat. It may be a cricket bat, it may be the other bats, or from the foot or from the hands. These balls receive a force quickly. You take a ball and quickly give a push. Ball is in contact with your hand. The ball is in contact with the bat for a very small time, say 0.090806 second, less than that also. During this time, the velocity of the ball changes. It can change its direction. It can change the speed also. For instance, a ball is coming after being pitched. It comes. You just show your bat, twist your bat. The ball comes, gets in contact with the bat and goes away. Sometimes by little twisting of the bat, the speed of the ball increases drastically. So in this case, the speed is increasing, the direction also is changing. So you can say that the velocity of the ball changes both magnitude and direction wise due to a very short timed force offered by the bat or exerted by the bat onto the ball. This short timed force is called impact force or collision force. We can have innumerable examples. Every time, every second, innumerable collision takes place. Countless impacts take place between innumerable objects in this universe. The atoms, they collide, and after collision of the atoms, they form molecule. One hydrogen atom collides with another hydrogen atom under suitable conditions. They form hydrogen molecule. Two hydrogen atoms collide with an oxygen atom to form water molecule. In this way, due to the collisions, we can form molecules. The presence of the molecules is possible due to the collision of the atoms. When the molecules collide, the piece of matter is formed. In the process of collision, accidentally, we can understand that the formation of this universe is possible. Sometimes several atoms, several molecules collides in the process of collision or impact. Sometimes a piece of matter explodes into several fragments. You take the microscopic example, we have the molecules and atoms and nuclei. A nucleus is cracked by a slow neutron and some other particles called projectile in nuclear reaction. When the nucleus internal energy decreases, it gets destabilized and the neutrality or the mechanical equilibrium is upset. In consequence, the nucleus gets fragmented. This type of phenomena is also called collision. Collision is not the fusion of two particles, two objects. It is also can be thought in the reverse way. When an object explodes, it breaks up into several segments, fragments. It is called fission. Nuclear fission is also a process of collision. When it explodes a bomb, explosion of a bomb is a standard process of a collision. In the macroscopic level, in the astronomical level, we have several stars and celestial bodies are formed due to the process of collision and explode into several segments, several other planets, the satellites, the stars, other cosmological products are resulted. In this way, whatever we can see in macroscopic level, whatever we cannot see by the naked eye, it may be very far objects, it may be in microscopic level, the atoms, the molecules, the electrons, everybody is busy in colliding with each other. In the process of collision, the change of matter takes place, and the changes can be categorized in the chemical level, called chemical reaction, in nuclear level, nuclear reaction. So all these reactions are nothing but collision of the particles. To understand the nuclear reaction, the chemical reaction, the reactions of the entire universe, the physical reaction. What is physical reaction? When you put a bit of salt in this way, without understanding the collision, you cannot understand any reaction in this universe. It may be chemical reaction, it may be nuclear reaction, it may be physical reaction. What is physical reaction? When you put a pinch of salt into water, the salt gets dissolved. When you see microscopically, analyze the thing microscopically, the molecules will get dissociated and they keep on moving randomly with tremendous speed, that is called the RMS speed, root mean square speed, which falls in the order of kilometer per second. While doing so, they stick to each other sometimes. The Brownian motion, the motion of the dust particles, the motion of the gas particles in atmosphere, in any gas, and solid, liquid, and gas. In all states of matter, the particles, they agitate, they jiggle, they rotate, they translate, but inside the solid they are not free. Inside the liquid they are partially free, and in the gas they are quite free to collide, to move. Sometimes they get united to form bigger particles, sometimes the fatty particles, the bigger particles get dissociated following the collision with other particles. The matter cracks down or the matter collides to form bigger matter, bigger crunch. In the process of collision, collision is a process in which a force of interaction takes place between the colliding matter, the colliding particles. This force acts for a short time. For instance, when the ball is in contact with the bat, for a short time, in the order of say 0.05 second. During that time, bat pushes the ball with a great force and is also being pushed by the ball with a force of same magnitude in opposite direction. This force or these pairs of forces are called impact forces. They act during the time of contact of the objects. Since the time of contact is very small, the impact force or the impact forces stay for a very small time interval, and the magnitude of the impact forces are very great, so as to change the kinetic energy, the moment of the colliding particle considerably or drastically. This set of impact force or short-term force or short-term interaction. The process in which the short-term interaction takes place is called collision. Now I will tell you, after giving short introduction of the collision and giving the definition of collision, the role of the impulse of a force, and here the force we will be talking in the collision are the impulsive forces. Impulsive forces. Impulse of a force in collision